Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent NASCAR Cup Series race from Atlanta. How I already did the truck and O'Reilly review, so now here is the review for the Cup Series race. I'm going to go over everything of note and what I liked and kind of disliked about this race, and giving the race a rating, because that's what reviews are for, right? So let's get right into it. Stage 1, first of all, it just went on clean and green. It was good racing in Stage 1 as well. Austin Cindric won Stage 1, not surprising. Fords have been really good in Atlanta, so it's not surprising there. Austin Cindric won Stage 1. And then you had a string of cautions happen in the second stage. The first one you had was on lap 82 where Josh Berry, he lifted and clipped Ty Gibbs, and they both wrecked. I think a few others were involved as well. And then Ty Gibbs was on fire in the grass, which was a little unfortunate there, but it was only those two who were the main cars affected. I think, like I said, there was more involved. I don't think they showed it though, which is unfortunate. But I think what had happened there was Barry kind of lifted out of the gas, kind of clipped Gibbs in the making, and they just both lost their cars and all that. So Then 20 laps later, you got Riley Herbst causing a kind of a pile up there. What had happened there was that Riley Herbst kind of got up the track, clipped the three, and everything went sideways and everything happened. So with Riley Herbst, I don't know, man. Is he even good enough for that 30 to drive that 35 car? I honestly don't know. I don't think he is. I think Kornheim would be better suited for that, but I guess time will tell. He had a horrible season last year, horrible start this year. He finished 36 last week in Daytona, I'm pretty sure. So I guess let's see how this year treats him, I guess. I don't know, but so far it's not looking good. We'll see. I don't know what Hamlin or Jordan sees in him, but I don't know. I'm still rooting for Riley Herbst to do good this year. I don't know. We'll see. Then on lap 125, you had Kyle Busch lose the car and just crash completely, which was unfortunate. But single car wreck, so nothing really too much happened there. And after that, it was a dash to the finish of stage 2. Pretty fun racing once again, like I said. And then on the last lap of the stage, coming to the line, SVG has a monstrous run on the bottom lane. Larson is all the way to the top. He makes a bad move and blocks. The caution actually comes out because they both spin out. And I understand why the caution came out. It's because Larson was coming back on caution track. They didn't want any cars to completely kill him. So good call for the caution there. But that's what made Bubba Wallace win the stage too, which is pretty insane. But bad move by Larson caused SVG to spin. He actually spun twice because he spun afterwards on lap 199 as well. And he still was able to, I think, finish in the top 5. I'll check that right now. But SVG spun twice and still got a good finish out of that one. So By the way, Wallace won stage 2. He won stage 2 last week at Daytona. He won again here. So that's pretty cool to see there. Good points day for the 23 because I think he also got a top 10 again. So that's pretty cool there. Fast forward 25 laps later, on 224, you had the big one happen, which that was the first out of the two big ones that happened. I think coming off 4 was Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano, who had a little bit of a dust up. That little dust up, I'm going to say it's a racing incident. I'm not going to put the blame on either one of them. Hamlin comes down, Logano comes up. It's a racing deal. It cost Hamlin to spin out, and I think 9 other cars got involved, 8 maybe 7. But still, I consider it a big one. So that happened there, the big one, and that's unfortunate there. I think it also had Tyler Reddick involved in this one as well, which was unfortunate, and he still won the race. We'll get to that in a minute. But wow, that's honestly pretty baffling in my opinion. So pretty cool. That's interesting. And Hamlin also, I don't think he had that much damage either. He was able to continue. He had damage, but he was able to continue, and then he got into the second big one, which what can you do? But lap 238, you had Joey Logano go around for a self spin. That's pretty much it there. Logano, very slightly involved in the first big one, and then he just spins out on his own later on. Yikes! Not the greatest day for Logano there. And then the big one happened again, around lap 257. This was with 3 to go as well. 4 or 3 laps to go. Byron's tire, it just gives out. I think coming off of 2. His tire just gives out, and then he just accidentally pile drives a 2, and then the big one happens behind him. Cody Ware's involved. Denny Hamlin's involved again. Just not an unfortunate chain of events there. I low-key wanted to see a non-overtime finish because I was okay. I really wanted to see how the finish would have been if it didn't go to overtime. It would have been pretty cool in my opinion. But it is what it is, honestly. And yeah, just unforeseen circumstances there. I think Cindric as well had a really fast car, and it was just going to be unfortunate if he just wrecked out like that, which he did. So, what can you do? So then we go to overtime, right? And then, yeah, immediately as we go to overtime, Hocevar makes the riskiest move of all time. Too aggressive of a move, as I say, and he takes out Christopher Bell while doing it. Literally on the restart, like there's two cars there. Hocevar immediately, without any room, plows into the 45, tries to insert his way into the middle of Bell and Wallace, and wrecks Bell in the making. Honestly, I gotta put that one on Hocevar. It's way too early in the restart to do that. It's just can't do that, man. Can't do that. He was way too over aggressive there, and that's what happened there. Caused the wreck. So yeah. So, okay, going on to and Hocevar as well. He was a daredevil this entire race, especially that final stage. He was just aggressive. Like he was not holding back on his moves. If he wrecked someone, he just would not give a damn because he was driving. He was not looking back. I gotta give it to Hocevar. Like he was being aggressive, and sometimes aggression is a good thing in these races, but it just did not work out on that first overtime restart. And on the second overtime restart, he kind of got pinned up the track with Bubba Wallace, and yeah, that allowed Tyler Reddick to get the win. And yeah, how about Tyler Reddick, by the way? 2 wins in a row to start off the season. That's honestly pretty awesome to see there. You won the 500. Got a good push at the end of it. Actually, no, Riley Herbst got 4th at the 500. Why am I saying that he got 36th? What the hell, dude? Because Herbst, he didn't get 4th, but he got a top 10 because I remember him being there at the end. What the hell's wrong with me? Unrelated, but yeah. I mean, it's 23-11, so it's low-key related, but yeah. Tyler Reddick won the 500, and then he wins this race with no right front fender. I've never seen a driver win a race without having a right front fender. That's pretty insane. That's how good those Gen 7 cars are, by the way. That's how long-lasting they kind of are, which is pretty insane. 23-11, by the way, is off to an amazing start in 2026 outside of Riley Herbst. But yeah, if you look at Bubba and Tyler, like Bubba got a stage win, got 10th last week. Reddick won the race. Bubba got a stage win here, was hanging around till the end, got 8th place. So yeah, 23-11, honestly, this year has been so far everything's clicking for them. Now Coda's coming up, so we'll see who that benefits. I think it's going to go in the benefit of Tyler Reddick because Bubba's not particularly good at road courses, but we'll see what happens when we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So yeah. And my final thing of note right here is Atlanta racing, man. It's just been great. Like 20 from the Cup race in 2024 all the way till now, it's been peak. Honestly, yeah. Last summer's race, 25 car big one wipes out the entire field. Somehow the race becomes even better. That's race of the year in my opinion as well, which is pretty insane. And then this weekend the Shrek race was a lot of fun to watch. Granted, like it was 10 laps short, it was a lot of fun to watch. The O'Reilly race was a low-key and instant classic, and this race was very fun to watch as well. I mean, yeah, like, dude, Atlanta racing, like it's gonna be it's the one track I'm looking forward to in the schedule the most. Like per se, oh, Phoenix is gonna be up. Okay, Phoenix, cool, whatever. Let's watch that race and get it over with. With Atlanta, it's like, oh hell yeah, we're ready to have fun with this race. This race is gonna be a banger, and I love saying that because like this track has produced amazing racing since the start of this configuration. Which, yeah, I love that. So yeah, let's go over the finishes. By the way, Tyler Reddick got first, Chase Briscoe in second, good finish for him. Ross Chastain third, Carson Hocevar got 4th, Daniel Suarez was the top 5, Shane Van Gisbergen got 6th. I actually think he got a top 10 at Daytona last week. So, if my calculations are correct, he could low-key sweep every stage at Coda and get the points lead. I'm not even kidding you. That's possible, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, Zane Smith, another top 10, he gets 7th. Bubba Wallace, another top 10, gets 8th. Both Ryans run at your top 10 as well. So, yeah. This was a really fun race in my opinion. I enjoyed every second of it. Except for the cautions and the stage breaks. Stage breaks, I mean, it's been a mainstay the entire weekend. Stage breaks just need to be abolished. Keep stages, remove stage breaks. That's it. It's simple in NASCAR, just do it. I'm going to give the race a 4 out of 5. That's equivalent to like an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very fun. So yeah, that's going to do it for this review, everybody. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Goodbye.